True act of worship. Proverbs chapter 21 verses 1 to 14. Every way of man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart. What does it mean to weigh one's heart? It means to examine their heart and see their hidden motives. It means that we may be able to deceive people, but the Lord will see through us and reveal what's truly in our hearts. And this principle applies when we worship God. Verse 3 says, "To do righteousness and justice is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice." This means that God is not so concerned with formality of worship and how it is viewed from outside. Rather, He sees and receives our truthful act of righteousness and justice as worship. Then, what are some of the ways to do righteousness and justice? We can find the answers in the rest of the verses in today's proverb. To do righteousness and justice is to having a good leadership like a channel of water controlled by God. It is not to be arrogant and prideful. It is not to make hasty movements out of lying and cheating. It is not to refuse to help others. It is also to be merciful towards friends and neighbors. To learn by listening, to open ears to the cries of the poor. And it is to make peace with those who are angry and hot-tempered through generosity and wisdom. God says that these are the kind of worship He accepts. Instead of religious performances, it is to have clean living before God. Let us look into our heart and see what our motives are in our actions toward God and our neighbors. Let us worship God with our acts of righteousness and justice.